hope that you are doing well. Welcome in. We're going to check some energy and see what's going on. Welcome back once again. If you are returning back, my name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, audio discretion advised. I just do a different type of a work here. Please don't put me in a box. Don't judge a book by its cover, all that kind of stuff. I'm just free to be in the truth. I do incorporate the scripture, though. It is found in the tarot, and I've proven that it is here. I care about what the Most High God has to say. So anyway, it's a pretty raw type of an energy flow at times. I look at a lot of crime, and so it's, it's big stuff that could be like, oh my God, come out, but you need to know about it. And the Most High wants to keep people safe. So anyway, my name is Shannon Hensley. I'm glad to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you stay, if you're supposed to stay, you'll be here, and I welcome you to the channel. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, and all that kind of stuff. Let's get in here and see what's going on. All right, Most High God, I just thank you so very much for who you are. Come on in here, just begin to speak. I just did a really big reading on one of my other platforms. I shared it in the community section. And so I normally do that if I do readings off of Instagram or one of my other YouTube channels. And so you can always find those in the community section. It was really big energy. So let's see. Okay. That little player was wanting to show itself to me. So something about your past and your soulmates are here, or your children, or somebody you grew up with, or somebody, a blast from the past with that. So that's not a blast, because that's a player. And they're running right into the law or something like that. There's some type of a plot here. This will break down to the Ace of Wands, and that other wand is here, which is two wands being at a crossroad. And it could be a plot. And somebody from your, this is about returning. Somebody from your past is returning, then somebody's out here doing something, or somebody's quickly coming back to do something. They could be being bent for something out here. I also have the courthouse out here, and then the justice is here on this reading as well. So some very legal is out here for a lot of cases. Not everybody's dealing with a legal matter, courts and sessions in the heavens all day long. Something karmic going on here with this energy. Let's see. Do it this way. Let's take about 4 more across and see what comes out. What do you want to bring out underneath this? So something's oppressive. And somebody got to play something that they've started out here, and it's freaking oppressive to a person. Queen of Cups is coming out here. If she's upright, she's a very kind-hearted individual. If she's not upright, then she's a manipulator. But it's showing us the opposite end of something out here that has taken place in the past. It's causing oppression out here. You have the two, somebody trying to get their balance. It's also about balancing. That was in the hidden space in that other reading, and somebody was being severely warned about that decision that was being made. Some type of celebration in the past, or a marital situation. So that's a little cheater card as well. So you got something very contractual out here than you do with that energy. Something is oppressive and heartbreaking out here about the past. There's fighting going on. Okay, well, it was showing today that it was there, really big, three of wands. And somebody's being encouraged to turn their freaking back on this player. That's all they freaking do is freaking play. And they need to be freaking put in their place, or bent, or whatever they are. But they want to trade something out here. They're trying to manifest their own ideas, or what they did is bringing some type of a truth out here. And if it was breaking the law, it's going right into the law out here. That means anything for anybody. 6 of swords, that's about traveling forward, leaving troubled waters behind. This is a departure. So if you choose correctly, there's a departure of something going on. Sorry about these cards if you are new. I'm just stranded in a hotel, and I'm waiting on God Almighty to do a supernatural deliverance for me, and then I can get some more cards. I used to have tons of different cards, and anyway, it is what it is. Let's see. Show me this Two of Pentacles. So some of my old cards I've had to tape together and stuff. That was the plot card that was flipped over. It, like I said, that breaks down to a little plot. If that was past energy, then something very heartbreaking around it. So this is about, hey, let's have a meeting. Let's go somewhere. But you have a queen and a knight. That's two people. If this your mother, and that's, you know, your child is out here and they're between the ages of 25 to 35, maybe early 40s with the knights, because they have age ranges, and there's a mother-child energy out here. Otherwise, if somebody's playing with a friend, a co-worker, a family member, soulmate, then somebody is going back and forth about exchanging something in a very physical way, or somebody trying to give somebody some type of little money for something or whatever that is, and hey, let's go do something. This is a conversation card, and let's have a little meeting, let's go somewhere, let's do something. And somebody trying to get their balance or trying to figure out to make that decision. Or it's also showing you're going to have to get your balance after this little freak comes in, and you give them what they want because they're playing, or these two people are playing. The house, it's right here, somebody's home. The stars, this is about using your intuition in this deck, but it's also stars are stars. It's exposure of something or known information with the 11th house. Their motto is I know. This is acting. If somebody's playing you, they're acting. Somebody got a jealousy problem out here. That's a jealousy card. Strifeful. They feel like there's a competition. There is no competition with this piece of freak. This energy came out on this channel yesterday, and this freak thinks that I'm for sure of myself and I'm used to getting my way, and I just show up all hot to trot and nobody can resist me, and I can even bend the law. The law ain't gonna bend me. Bend the law. And that's what this idiot thinks. Or somebody in the law is an idiot with the idiot. I don't know. If somebody's dirty that way, then they are. But this is I'm for sure of myself. I'm going to get my way. I'm just going to pull my britches down for it. They'll do whatever for it. And that's, somebody thinks they got something to prove in some type of a stupidness out here. And you'll never be able to prove the stupidness except that you're stupid in doing that. It's ridiculous. But somebody is having conversation, and there's two people involved in something. At least one party needs to listen to their intuition if you are upright. But if you get entangled with this nonsense out here, you're going to have to get your balance. If somebody is married and somebody's being tempted with a person, a sex person out here to have sex, and you're married, you can do what you want. That's your business. But it's player energy. It's going to end up in this. There's already some type of a strife out here. Show me the communication. Whatever somebody's trying to do. If this is just family rivalry, then you've got somebody in the mix that's doing some nonsense out here. So this is a finance card. There's finances in between this infinity, going back and forth, exchanging things. And somebody in your soulmate group's already been doing that for a long period of time. And they're still trying to do it. There's still some type of a fight out here. Then something's out here with that. That's a finance card. It's also a water card. And we have water that comes out all the time. Water sign specifically. Or something by water. Or you live by water. They maybe want you to travel by water to go do something with this. Or somebody did in the past and all hell's broke loose and it's heartbreaking. Piercing energy out here. It's an overindulging card. You're dealing with somebody who overindulges as well. And there's a house again. Interesting. Why is the fish card here? So just take the pieces that apply and all the meanings of that card. It's a collective reading, so you pick the pieces of this message that God wants you to know in your situation. But overall energy today, there is somebody trying to go back and forth to make some decisions, and it ain't good. And somebody going to get entangled with some type of stupidness. This is not a love situation. If somebody does have a love situation, somebody else feels like there's a competition around it, they're jealous of something out here anyway, or they're just pouring on their stupid sweets to get what they want, and they're sure of themselves in it. Whatever it's about, the locket is out here. a child is out here, or this can be somebody you grew up with. It's got like 5 meanings to it. It's also stumbling up on information. So the stars were here, and somebody did stumble up on some information, and there's something exposed. They're coming back to do something because of that truth that's been exposed. They're feeling weighed down, and they're sure of themselves to get whatever they want. Now there's a little bouquet. I feel like somebody's trying to really pour on their stupid nonsense, but they're really an enemy. Somebody on this channel last night was sleeping with the enemy, and they were going to be caught in the act. Hopefully, the stupidness, you're bringing havoc to the situation. Okay, there's the pop-up little lover right here. It's right here. It's also an invention card. Somebody trying to invent something, or there's something around your inventions or my inventions, and just in general, or somebody trying to invent something to pop up and do some nonsense because they're trying to get away with something because they're playing for a reason out here. Now there's the snake. You don't want to have sex with this person. This is a seducing card. You don't want to have sex with this person. They're freak. They're freak, folks. They're freak. But you go ahead if you can't get your twitches in order. Snake's going to bite you. They're venomous. They're real venomous. And they sure of themselves. They're coming back to make peace. So this is an older person card. So again, you have a queen and a knight, whoever the person is for you. They're in your soul group, but somebody's a snake out here, or they're a third party to something that they're causing some type of nonsense, whatever they are. The key, this is like things behind closed doors. Somebody wants to have sex out here, attached with something. It's a burden. This tells people to pray because this person's prideful, pompous, sure of themselves, piece of nutcase out here. But they're wanting to make peace, so, or they don't want you to make peace with somebody that you should, and they got a jealousy about that coming together. I could read it that way as well. It's out here. What's in the hidden space here? But anyway, they are wanting somebody to go somewhere and do something, or because you're going to do that, make peace. They don't like it as a third party. It could be your ex involved in something out here. Somebody could be trying to use your kids, baby mama, baby daddy, something to do something to get in between a situation if they're jealous, or something like that could be out here as well, coming through my spirit. What's hidden here, please, Most High God? The butterfly in the reverse. So this is about a change. But I spoke about this type of energy on the other channel today, that there is somebody that will not accept a change that actually has already occurred, but they won't accept it. And so with that coming out in the reverse, there is no change in how this person's going to behave or what they're going to do, because it shows out here somebody's trying to make peace, or at least they're trying to say they're a liar. Okay, now that'll be if, again, there were third parties today, so and God has said the last couple of days to go back to your family, your friends, whatever, and make peace for those of you who are genuine. But if you got a third party outside stupidness, and they don't want that healing because that's going to put them on the outside of something that they're jealous about, then that energy is going that direction. So however it is, those of you though that have some player that you know is a player, and they're coming back and they just pouring on some, hey, sweetie, hey, baby, and pouring on the temptation, you better run from it because that's a lie. Temptation is connected to evilness, and somebody is evil out here, and they're not changed. They're not changed. This person will never change. They're a full-blown freak. In the hidden space, there is no change with this individual. What else is in the hidden space? A marriage and a business connection is here. Okay. There is a marriage here. If somebody has had an affair and they don't want it to change, and maybe you're wanting to get out of it or not, I don't know, they're wanting you to go somewhere, do something with them. I mean, you can do whatever you want. This card in the upright is like having an opening element. It's in the reverse. Good. This tells me if somebody's already told this freak to go away and they still won't change, and that energy was being talked about today, you were being told to stand your ground and not open up to that person because you're going to bite the dust if you do. And so if you've already turned the person, but here they come again, here they come again, this tells me somebody ain't, there's no change. I'm not opening up to you. And that's the right answer here today. This is a positive change for those of you who are going to do the right thing in a situation. Okay? It's positive for you to shut some freak down that's so sure of them freaking self, and all they do is play people for their own gain. I see this person departing. All they bring is an oppression out here. It's all the person can do. They don't have no morals or ethics about themselves. Look, things are coming out in the reverse. And this is to get this war to shut down. Okay? High honor, though, is in the reverse. And this person, they may have some type of a position, but they don't have no high honor at all. And somebody's shutting this war down by not opening up to some freak. You're going to shut the war down, and you will have high honor in that energy. Something about giving somewhere. Okay? Something about giving somewhere is here. They'll be concerned. Let them be concerned. They're never going to learn their lesson. Let them have a cow. Let them have a cow. Unless I said they were going to lose everything out. All they're doing is playing a game out here. That's all they can do. They deserve to have their head bashed in is what the snake deserves. God says to crush their head. Tell them to shut up. Their head's sick. We don't want fools like that. Send them on down the freaking road. A Mexican man or a woman came out today, or it was a Hispanic, kind of same type of energy. So whatever that reason why that's coming out again. And if you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. For some of y'all, it's the player. For some of you all, you're being approached and you've got choices out here. Okay? Something public is going on, or something public will come out of something, or someone public is involved. A shakeup is out here. And a church connection is out here. Well, we just seen the cross. And anyway, whatever that's about, if you're upright in your spirituality, then you will pray, because that tells people to pray. The letter R is coming out, attached to something, positive or negative, first, middle, last name, place of business. Most I said live or die. Again, you need to choose correctly out here, because it will kill you if you do it. Spiritually, naturally, emotionally, whatever. Live or die, you interpret it. Live or die. It's pretty point blank, and it jumped out today, and so did this. The Ukraine also was there in that reading. So whatever that connection is with the Mexican, Hispanic energy with the Ukraine, it's out here again. It's out here again. Interesting, Most High. What else you want to bring out here? Somebody's trying to flatter somebody. Now, it's going to get you in trouble. Like I said, it's all it is. Hey, baby, pop up. Hey. Hey, sweetheart. You're crazy. You're nutcase. Somebody's spending all their time trying to hurt somebody else, and it's actually destroying them. And again, they're jealous of some stuff. They don't even care that they're going to be destroyed. They're already destroyed. They're in the snake mode out here. But anyway, there's a positive change that's taking place. God said he was going to supernaturally heal something today. And somebody else who's wicked, they're losing everything, God said. And those of you who are going to make this choice, and it's going to be, maybe there's two people trying to get you to do something as well. There's wicked somewhere. There's something that's wrong somewhere. But those of you who do the right thing, there's a positive outcome for you. Okay? Catfish accounts, and look, jail and prison, or real estate or properties involved in something in the 1990s is coming out here. All right. Somebody likes to use enchantment was the next card. That's this. It ain't going to work. Your time's up, devil. You're not even cute. You lie to yourself. Showing up like that, you're stupid. So somebody's friend is out here involved in something, and there's like money and promotion attached to something going on. There's positive change for upright people. It's not going to open up to the freak. They're having a cow about it. Some type of truth is out here on this player. They will get bent. Somebody can go to jail. Shows it up out here. Let them go to the wrong person and try to flatter the wrong person is what it's showing here, and get them bent most high. So anyway, this is a manipulation rune as well, because I get the word meow out of, there's 3 letters that come out of this rune that can make the phonics of a cat, and the cat in this deck goes back to a manipulation, and it's all we see out here with the snake. So the M, the E, and the W could be prevalent to somebody, person, place, or thing, first, middle, or last name. The W and the R make a war, and it came out in the reverse if you do the right thing, or somebody's in the military connected to something. And then you have the sun rune that came out. This is the letter S in the runes, and it represents a victory, and somebody is going to get a victory out here around something. God's going to make sure something gets forced out here. This is also a forcing energy. This is also the C and the K. Somebody's name could be Rick. Somebody's sick. The SCK also makes the phonics of sick. Somebody is sick to do this nonsense. Somebody's got something on them. The letter Q is out here. Actually, the Q in the deck is the sun card. The sun's out here, which is not positive. It's going to take place. And so I'm going to be public about some type of player, because I see them running right into jail for whatever they've done out here in a really big way. Let me take about 3 or 4, and then we'll turn the camera off. It says pay attention to their actions. Yes, you need to pay attention to their actions, because, you know, they just think they're sure of themselves. They wear masks. Make them look in your eyes. And I've told this on the channel before. I have had conversations with people. If you have the Holy Spirit in you, I don't know, maybe you've had this same experience. I've had it happen to me several times. I've looked, because I'm real adamant about looking into people's pupils of their eyes. I don't want to get duped, because I've been duped in my life before, and so have some of you as well. I've learned to look in people's eyeballs, and I've seen slits appear in their pupils. There's snake out here, and so those of you trying to be tempted, you need to look right in their eyes. And as soon as, you know, because wisdom does not open her mouth in any kind of perverseness, is what God tells us. And if you have wisdom, you're going to know not to get drug in by this nonsense. You don't know that there's death at this individual's house by playing some type of temptation pop up, a hey little lover. They have no understanding of what God is about at all. God says pay attention to their actions, look in their eyes, stomp on that snake, give them a surprise. A boss is out here. Well, there were bosses that were coming out in that other reading today. And touch. Okay, somebody try to touch you, hey baby, you better fling their hand off and say, get your hands off me, I'm married, or whatever. Give them a run for their freaking money, man. Give them a run for their freaking money. Something purple. They like purple. Purple is your crown chakra, and this tells you to think as well. Purple goes back to royal energy as well. So anyway, somebody got some type of high honor. It's out in the reverse, or it will be in reverse if you don't shut somebody down. All right, show your fruit today, folks, that you have fruit, and don't break the commandments of God, because it'll cost you a cursedness if you do break it. But that's your choice. You have free will. This is what come out. Shalom.